Fog Racing back again with another video here, and it is the F1 22 career mode finale, and we're not taking on anybody. We're in Abu Dhabi. Is Lewis Hamilton going to get screwed this year? Probably not. Did he get screwed? Leave it up in the comments. But as you can see, qualifying for the last race didn't go according to plan. We qualified 15th, but with grid penalties will get moved up. But I don't know, I just feel like with the track changes here, it should have helped me. But judging off the pace in quali practice and stages of this race, it just didn't really seem to help me. But we start in P9 here with Verstappen, our teammate here. Of course, Leclerc is already world champion, so it doesn't really matter too much in that regard. But Gasly and Verstappen, we kind of run wide to join them. I mean, a bit naughty there for us to kind of leave the track and overtake them. But next up, we've got Lando Norris, we've got our teammate. And can we get him into this wee chicane? Thought about it, but it's your teammate. You got to show your teammate a wee bit of respect, and that's exactly what we've did. But here, I mean, there was no respect shown by Norris, almost brake testing, but we hang it around the outside here on lap 1. Bottas picking up wing damage, holding up us, Russell and Norris and fucking Albon. Albon and the Williams, man, up in P9. What is going on? Great wee drive there. We almost drive straight into the wall, which would have been a disaster. Bottas pits, we brake on the curb. I mean, I just see, once you lost the rhythm here, you lost it big time. Moving on to lap 5, Lando Norris blasting past us down the straight, just couldn't keep up with Russell, guys. He just pulled away. And at this point, I was thinking, fuck, that is me absolutely hammered. We then come into the pits on lap 6. We had Verstappen all over the gearbox. Norris had even pulled a pretty big gap in the space of like 1.5 laps. So we're going to pit here. We're going to put on the hard tyres and hopefully go to the end. But if it doesn't work, we'll just pit and put on the soft compounds, because that's probably the best strategy. I mean, you attempt the 1 stop, but you leave the door open for the 2 stop, because you have to, I mean, if you don't pit early, like, it doesn't really benefit you that way. But we're coming out here in P8 team. We've got Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez behind us. They've had to make early stops. Of course, we know about Bottas. Perez, not really 100% sure what happened to him, but we've got Latifi up next. We launch, he's over the back of Sebastian Vettel. It's a late move. Latifi, I mean, it's about 50-50 in it, but I mean, you just see the amount of extra grip we've got here on the Aston Martin on the worn mediums. We're on the new hards. Giggity. We overtake Sebastian Vettel. Job done. Next up, we've got his teammate Lance Stroll. Overtake him. Up next, we've got Guan Yu Zhou and K-Mag ahead of us, but our Davey. Because I tell you what, Lance Stroll has got DRS, we've got DRS, but the Aston Martin engine just looks a wee bit more powerful here. But now, as we're getting the slipstream, we begin to pull a bit back in the braking zone. We run deep, but that basically guarantees us the position. We get it done. Guan Yu Zhou up next. We got a great X. I mean, just look at that, man. It just shows you the superior grip at this point. But Guan Yu Zhou battling us. Magnussen pits, and we do again what we did on like lap 1, just complete and utterly run wide there. We almost lose out to him, and it looks like we're going to beat Gasly and Verstappen. I was actually shocked I beat Verstappen. Like, it's one thing to have the pace of all these other jobbers. We run megally wide. It's one thing to have the pace of all these other jobbers, but to actually overcut him was a bit surprising. Moving on though, there is a yellow flag up ahead. I'm sitting here wondering who the hell could it be, and it's our teammate. It's Lando Norris, man. How many times has that guy broke down this season? Mclaren, we've been fucking jobbed out of a shit ton of points. I go super defensive here on Max Verstappen. It's an insane battle. He overtakes us. Now, can we dive back down the inside? It's what Lewis should have half attempted in Abu Dhabi, but it doesn't really work. And oh, there's contact. I mean, that's naughty for Verstappen. That's exactly what he would have did against Hamilton. I thought there would have been damage there, but thankfully there isn't. But we go for a manoeuvre now, launch it down the inside, clip Verstappen. It looked like it was all over, and we've lost our fucking front wing. Verstappen pulls over. He's had enough. He can't be arsed, and it's not looking good. Verstappen's out of the session. We're trying to get round, but we do Nicholas Latifi, and it's in the barrier, man. And it's literally what Latifi did last year. Funny thing is, it was a collision, but Max, it's put us out of this race. And as you can see, Leclerc won, Russell second, Carlos Sainz third, and bang, Bob's your uncle, man. Look at that. Insane end. Great wee battle with Verstappen, ended up in the wall, but overall, I mean, it's been an alright season. I mean, we started as like the third worst car. The patches came in, we got upgrades, we moved up the grid, we finished 4th. You know, I believe we finished what? We finished best of the rest with our teammate behind us. Couple of wins, couple of podiums. But all in all, pretty disappointing. We need a stronger start to the season, to be honest. But I was like, fuck it. I want a big team. I want the Mercedes. But apparently I'm not good enough for Mercedes, so I went, fuck it. I'll go for Ferrari, because sure as hell Red Bull won't want me. And will Ferrari accept Big Stevie Cool for Season 2? Let's see if they're going to do it. Let's see if they're going to do it. Forza Ferrari. Till Season 2. Peace.